Alright, we're doing a little kill team battle report here at Greenfield Games in Greenfield, Massachusetts. 3 different armies. Dan has 3 crisis suits with probably missiles and plasma guns. He's deploying there. I'm going to do 9 Grey Knights with Cybolt ammo, and this guy's got Fleshbane, this guy has Preferred Enemy, and that guy has Shrouding. And Dan's special rules are Twin Link Plasma, Preferred Enemy, and Mastercraft on one of his guns. And then Aaron is doing 10 Space Wolves, 10 regular Space Wolves, with 2 of them have plasmas, and one of those guys has Preferred Enemy, and then he's doing this Lone Wolf with Fear and Terminator armor and a Power Axe. And we are going to kill each other. Alright, so after deployment, Dan's going to go first. It looks like he's already moving his 3 crisis suits. He deployed there. My Grey Knights are deployed here. Got my Justicar with Shrouding in this generator thing, getting some cover save, and the Space Wolves are lined up, ready to charge forward. Alright, the Tau did a little jumpy around thing and fired exclusively into the Space Wolves and killed the Preferred Enemy Plasma guy. Alright, Space Wolves mostly moved forward and fired. Most of these guys and one of these guys fired into these Grey Knights that they could see. 2 wounds, 1 failed armor save, killed 1 Grey Knight. This guy got a little indecisive, jumped forward and then jumped back. He's mocking the Tau tactics, I think.
Hey guys, wait for me!
And that's what the board looks like. I'm about to take... Okay, the wily Tau were completely out of range for all my Grey Knights, so I pumped all my fire into the Space Wolves and killed the guy here and killed the guy here, killed 2. And my Justicar just continued to hide out in terrain with Shrouding. And now Tau are going to take their turn. Got to figure out a way to get in range of them. Alright, so Tau finished their turn. Space Wolf is shooting right now. Dan moved this crisis suit forward and took a shot at my Shrouding guy but missed. And he moved these crisis suits forward here. Now Aaron and his Space Wolves have jumped forward. He's in the process of shooting both me,
Rapid fire at him,
right here, and he also just took some shots over here at that, and he put a wound on the crisis suit over here. What do I got to do? 2 saves?
Well, I got to roll toughness.
Oh.
So 2 hits, 1 wound.
Alright, and a save for me is good.
2 bolters at him.
Okay.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
Uh-oh. Alright, got to make 2 saves on this guy. And he's good. 4s on both.
Storm bolter at him. 2 hits.
Uh-oh, hot dice.
2 wounds.
Uh-oh, and 2 saves coming up. No, that's 1 dead Marine. He dies there. And that's the end of your shooting?
Yes.
That's the end of his shooting. We're back with my Grey Knight turn. He killed, at the end of Space Wolf turn 2, he killed 1 Grey Knight and put a wound on the crisis. Alright, Grey Knight turn had a pretty effective turn, even though I basically was able to take out the crisis suit over here with my first round of shooting of this Grey Knight, which made these guys all out of line of sight and range of every other, so they couldn't shoot. But then these 3 guys took out 1 Space Wolf over here and did some wounds to the Termy guy, but he made his saves. Back with Tau turn 3, I guess. Alright, it was nice to have beaten off the Tau advance on this side. All these 2 crisis suits moved forward and killed a Space Wolf that was over there and a second Space Wolf that was over there. And now he's jumping. Where is he jumping? He's jumping forward. And falling apart.
Shall I use another guy?
That's what the board looks like. I'm just hiding back here, not moving, using my 24-inch range and double bolter
Leadership.
shots.
So now it's -1 for each guy. Under.
No. It's you just the straight leadership.
Leadership of
Leadership
the
9.
and the Space Wolves fight on. All right, so what happened here? Space Wolves. These two Space Wolves shot at this Crisis Suit, tried to take out his last wound, and were unable to. And then this guy considered charging this Grey Knight, but instead shot at him and killed him anyway. So that was what we did for Space Wolves, and we're back with my turn. All right, Grey Knights all made a tactical reverse maneuver and dumped all their fire into the Space Wolf Terminator, and he made 4 out of 5 armor saves and took a wound. Tau are jumping back after this Tau moved forward and killed this Grey Knight, and now is jumping forward. This Tau Crisis Suit killed another Space Wolf and is also jumping forward, bearing down on the remaining 2 Space Wolves, but also getting in position to shoot at me. That's the board after Tau turn. Space Wolves are going to make their leadership now.
Yep.
And he's good. Space Wolves bravely fight on. Alright, action here as the Space Wolves multi-charge. Was able to... The plasma guy was able to he's not a plasma guy. He's a regular Space Wolf, was able to avoid the overwatch, and then the Termy guy multi-charged into him.
Okay. Fear test.
Leadership 8.
7. Love it. Okay, so what's your initiative?
Less than yours.
This guy's got an axe, so he goes last. This guy has just regular close combat weapon, so he gets bolt pistol. Close combat weapon is 2, +1 for charging is 3.
You hit me on 3s.
Just a hit on 3s?
You hit on 3s. Against me, you do.
What's your weapon skill?
2.
Okay, so 3 hits. 1, 2 wounds.
Bye-bye, guys. Alright, and then consolidate.
How Space Marines laid out.
Alright, put a little hidey-seeky.
At least I got my stuff.
Oh, cool. Now we can maybe do a... Okay, the Grey Knights managed to shuffle all forward and get in range of the Crisis Suit and wiped it out. And let's see. It is going to be your turn to make a Aaron, make a leadership test to see if the game goes on. And the Wolves fight on. Should be done in a round here. We'll see what happens. Alright, the Grey Knights jockeyed for position, took 1 shot at this Grey Knight and missed, and then these guys all dumped fire into the Termy, and he took 6 saves and failed 1 and missed his Feel No Pain. And I'm going to say that's probably the game, or do you want to go on?
I'll do my leadership test.
The Brave
Space
Wolf
Wolves never quit.
fights on,
Never.
and we'll be back with the end. Alright, that's the game. I did 3 wounds on the remaining Space Wolf, and he perished with a failed save. Aaron, good game. We got an epic handshake here. Appreciate it. And Dan is over there getting ready. I think we're going to probably try and do some kind of 2 versus 2, maybe 2 versus 2 kill team coming up next. Like the channel, subscribe to it, like the videos, etc. here. Doing a kill team battle report at Greenfield Games in Greenfield, Mass.